another week of What's for Dinner. Okay, Mama's turn. Alright, so if you're new here, I am Chelsea and we are a family of 7, and I just take you along through the week and I show you what we're having for dinner each night. Nothing too fancy, just some good old homemade food. And right now it's only me and Aria at home, so she's helping me with the intro. But yeah, right now we're doing a whole lot of Trim Healthy Mama, so if that interests you, definitely stick around and you can see how I feed myself, my husband, and 5 kids, mostly on plan, always on plan for me, mostly on plan for them. And even if you're not doing Trim Healthy Mama, these are meals that are just normal, everyday meals that anyone can eat, so definitely stick around and see what we're cooking up this week. Tonight we're going to be having a creamy Tuscan chicken, so for that we're going to need some sun-dried tomatoes. I'm going to chop these up. Hold on, Aria's trying to wash dishes. We're going to be using some fresh spinach, chicken breasts that I'm going to be cut into tenderloins. We're going to use garlic salt, Italian seasoning. This is actually what is this? Tuscan garlic, oregano, butter. You would use Parmesan cheese. I don't have any, so I'm actually using Mexican style, but it doesn't taste anything like Mexican. It's just like Colby Jack will be fine. And heavy whipping cream. You will also need some chicken broth. Okay, so you're gonna hear water because Aria is playing right behind me, but I just cut up my chicken. If you have tenderloins, you can leave them as tenderloins. I had breasts, and I just kind of cubed them up because that's what I wanted to do. So I'm just gonna get my seasonings going in here. Here's my Tuscan garlic seasoning. You could just use Italian seasoning if you wanted to. And then my garlic salt, or you could use garlic powder and salt. Many ways you can switch things up. And then my oregano. So I'm gonna roll my chicken around in this. You wanna help, Mama? You can put your hands in here and smush up the chicken. No? Okay, watch Mommy do it. See? So that all the chicken is nice and coated.
Okay.
You wanna try? Okay. Yeah, just like that. Is it cold? Oh yeah. We want the seasoning to get all over the chicken. That's what makes it taste so good. Yeah. Then we'll wash our hands. Alright, so in my pan, I just put a little bit of butter and melted it. And now I'm going to let this seasoned chicken cook for about 6 minutes. And then I'm going to flip it over and cook the other side. And my big skillet broke, so I'm using 2 small ones. And I'm just going to hope I can fit all of my chicken in here. Alright, so I allowed my chicken to cook 6 minutes on each side. I flipped it in the middle. And to each skillet, I'm going to add a 1/2 cup of heavy whipping cream, 1.5 cups of chicken broth. Well, since I have these split up, I might just do a cup each. Because I didn't double the chicken, I just split it up. But I don't mind the extra heavy whipping cream. I was trying to put my chicken broth lid on my measuring cup here because I'm smart like that. Alright, now I'm going to get in my sun-dried tomatoes. And I'm just going to sprinkle some in each bowl. Next, I'm going to get some spinach. So this is fresh spinach. And you know this is going to wilt and get smaller. I have a bunch of sides going as well, and I'll show you that in just a minute. And then this is where you would put in your Parmesan cheese, but I'm just going to do a handful of this mixed cheese. And I'm going to get all of this nice and stirred up. You guys, how yummy is that looking? So yummy. Alright you guys, dinner is done, so I'm making plates. The 3 littlest guys will have this. They have Brussels sprout, apple slices, some macaroni with leftover elbow noodles we had from spaghetti the other night. I just added some cheese, butter, and milk. And then here's the chicken. My big girls have the same thing, just on a bigger plate. And then I'm making grown-up plates. So we got cauli rice, the chicken and sauce, it smells so good, and some more Brussels sprouts. And this is our dinner for Monday night. Alright you guys, so for dinner tonight, it is Tuesday, and we ran out earlier to go swimming all together, so I knew I needed to have something prepped ahead of time. So I had a 10-pound ground beef log from Walmart, and I just went ahead and put the whole thing in my crock pot this morning, so that's done. So I'm using some ground beef from that, and then before we headed out, I put some brown rice in my Instant Pot, got home, added some red beans to that rice, and I thought we can have red beans and rice for dinner. I'm having something a little bit different. I'm having cauli rice with the ground beef, and in that I'll show you. So I didn't film me cooking, but this is some of the ground beef from my crock pot, a package of cauli rice, probably 2 cups of spinach, heavy whipping cream, I would say a half of a cup, garlic salt, and what else? Cayenne pepper. So that's what's in here. I've already made 1 bowl, so that's why it's kind of empty. We're doing Brussels sprouts for a side, and then my brown rice was done when we got home, and I just dumped 2 cans of red kidney beans in there. I drained them. Show ya. And yeah, I dumped that in, and then to season the red beans and rice, I did this Creole mix, meat tenderizer, red pepper flakes, and black pepper. So here's how the red beans and rice turned out. Got to put some Brussels sprouts in that bowl still. And here is how my we'll say white rice and spinach turned out. So yeah, this is our dinner for Tuesday night.
Tonight for Wednesday's dinner, we're having stuffed potatoes. This is sweet potato and this is normal potato.
Tonight's dinner, we're going to be having cabbage rolls. So in here I have a whole bunch of chopped broccoli. I used my little chopper thing to do that. Some chopped baby carrots, and then I also did garlic and some sun-dried tomatoes. I'm just kind of throwing this together. I just made it up. We'll see if it tastes good. So yeah, that's all of my veggies and garlic and the sun-dried tomatoes in there. I'm going to get this going in this Instant Pot on saute with some ground beef that I had prepped the other day. And with that, I'm going to do a little bit of Worcestershire sauce. I can't say that. And some soy sauce. And then in that Instant Pot, I have brown rice going. So I'm just going to dump all this and that and this in here and let it saute. Then I'm going to pull it out and use the same Instant Pot to steam my cabbage rolls. Okay, so that sauteed for 10 minutes, and I just took my mixture out and put it back in a Tupperware, and now I put in my steaming rack and a cup of water, and I'm making my rolls. A lot of my leaves broke, so I'm trying my best. They might end up being deconstructed cabbage rolls, but we will see how it goes. So I'm just putting it in and trying to roll it, and if it's not big enough, I'm taking smaller pieces and putting it on top, and we'll just see. We're experimenting like we always do. Alright, so if my whole family wasn't hangry and I would have taken more time, I would have went down and read further and saw that you can steam your whole head of cabbage first, either in the microwave or the Instant Pot, and soften it so then you can wrap it up and roll it. I did it the hard way, with hard pieces of cabbage. So if you are doing this, either put your cabbage in the microwave with a little bit of water for a few minutes, or steam it in your Instant Pot for, I think it said 7 minutes. And that'll make it easier. So we're gonna see how this turns out, see how it goes. I have a whole bunch of mixture left over also, so if someone does not want a cabbage roll, I don't know if they'll turn out like a cabbage roll, we'll see, they can just mix that in with their brown rice and go that way. But so I got my version of it without the cabbage already steamed in my Instant Pot for 17 minutes. Hopefully it hurries because we're hungry people. Okay, so I have one kiddo who does not want a cabbage roll, so I just gave him some brown rice, and then this is the mixture, but still got some good veggies in there, so he'll be okay without that cabbage roll. And next I'll start plating up the ones that do want the cabbage rolls. Okay, so here is 2 of the cabbage rolls with some plain rice. I'm waiting on some cauli rice, and my plate will just look just like this. And this is our dinner for Thursday night. Alright you guys, so it is actually Saturday. I did not show you Friday night's dinner because it was just a crazy day, and I was out running a whole lot of errands with my mom and 2 of the kiddos, and we ate out. Aaron made himself something here at home. The kids had a friend over and they all had pizza. So it was just a crazy day. I did vlog that day, so you'll see some of that eating, but it did not appear in this video. So I had a big old chicken Caesar salad for dinner. Kids had pizza. Other kids had other things at other places, and it's just a big messy day. Today is Saturday, and it was another really weird day. I was out running some errands with Aaron, and me and him took time, just the 2 of us, and stopped and ate. The kids had macaroni and cheese here at home with Gimme, and now we've all been snacking a little bit too. Now it is 6 o'clock, and everyone's hungry again, so I'm going to show you what we're doing. Super simple tonight. So we're having a classic sandwich night, dun dun dun. So I just got out this real big thick wheat bread that Aldi gave me once for a substitute, and we are making sandwiches. This is Liam's plate, huh? So I have the hiccups. I just gave them the choices. They could pick Laughing Cow cheese, regular cheese, they can do turkey or pepperoni, and then we have boiled eggs out for kids who want that, strawberries, blueberries, bananas. So Liam picked pepperoni and cheddar cheese and boiled eggs and berries. You can take your plate now. So that is what the kiddos are all having. I have a protein shake I made, and then I also had a cheese stick. So this is kind of like my dinner. I will have probably one of my 000 yogurts here in a few hours right before bed, but this is filling me up. We're about to go outside for a little bit. I guess I can look at you. We're gonna go and do our evening time walk that we do. Me and my mom walk about a mile or so, sometimes more, maybe 2 now. We're getting there, we're getting our strength back. So walking, and the kids play in the field across the street from my house. We're gonna do that, and then we're gonna get back inside, and we are gonna rent the new Aladdin, new to us. We have not seen it yet, and call it a night. So this is dinner for our Saturday night. Very simple, but it gets the job done. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Alright, you guys, for tonight's dinner, we're going to be having a chicken and broccoli casserole. So I went ahead and cut up my chicken, cooked that with some butter, and then threw in the broccoli when the chicken was done and let it steam. Then I drained the juices and put it in my baking dish here. And then for the saucy casserole stuff that goes with it, I did a cup of Greek yogurt, a cup of real mayonnaise. It calls for cream cheese, the original recipe, and that's what I would normally do. I don't have any cream cheese. I didn't want to go to the store, so I did 4 triangles of this Laughing Cow Swiss cheese. I realize that's not the same, but I think it might be kind of tasty. And then for seasonings, I did garlic salt, oregano, pepper, black pepper, and cayenne pepper. So I'm just going to dump this into here, mix it up. Okay, so here is the chicken all mixed in with the mixture, and I went ahead and threw some pepperonis on top. Now I'm going to put some of this mozzarella cheese sprinkled all over the top. Alright, there we go. Now I'm going to pop this in the oven at 350 degrees for 35 minutes. Alright, you guys, so here it is all done. We're going to serve it with salad. So this is just romaine, spinach, and then I made my own dressing with like mayonnaise, lemon juice, and a whole bunch of seasonings I like cayenne pepper and oregano, garlic salt, things like that. Alright, you guys, so this is our dinner for Sunday night. Alright, you guys, so that's going to be it for this week's What's for Dinner. I hope you enjoyed following us along throughout the week. Don't forget to tell me down in the comments what you guys are having for dinner this week, and I'll see you next time. Bye, y'all.